Namaste and welcome to our Alpha Mind Power channel. We always talk about the mind, various aspects about the mind. Today we are going to talk about one thing which creates a lot of problems for the mind, and which is stress. Today everybody is talking about stress. Even a small child has a lot of stress. So we keep on talking about stress as if it's a very bad thing and how to avoid stress. So many ideas are given, so many tips are given. But again, here we need to understand that all stress is not bad stress. Because stress can be classified into two different kinds of stress. One is eustress and the other is distress. Eustress is the stress which a person feels when he is about to perform something, or when he is preparing for an event, or when something very important is going to happen and he is waiting for that. So there is a little bit of stress in that person's mind. But that is a stress which completely disappears once that event is over. So that is a stress which motivates a person to perform in a better way. For example, if a young man is about to participate in a 100-meter sprint, running race, then he is standing there waiting for the whole thing to start. So he is experiencing stress. His whole body is stiff, waiting for that gunshot to go. And he wants to come first, he wants to get that prize. So there is a lot of stress in the mind and the body. But once he sprints and once he covers the 100 meters, whether he got the first prize or not, once the event is over, that entire stress dissolves. It just disappears. And after that it is like either very happy, or sometimes a little bit of regret that maybe why didn't I get my first prize. That's okay, that's a different kind of emotion. But the stress that he felt in the beginning while starting the race, that is called eustress, because it gets over or it disappears as soon as the whole event or the running race is over. That is one example. Another one, if you look at many people, they are so stressed in the morning, especially working people. If it is a lady, if it's a woman, then even more, because she will definitely have a lot of work at home. She has to finish everything, then get ready on time, and then reach the office on time. So everything is a stress. The whole thing becomes a stress. She has to finish everything, leave the house on time, get a vehicle or whatever is required and reach the office on time. So there are many people who used to tell me, the morning, from the time I get up from the bed, I'm so stressed till I reach my office. Once I reach the office, I sit there, enjoying the cool breeze of the fan or the AC, something. And then 10 minutes I simply sit and enjoy that relaxed feeling, and then I start doing my work. Now what is happening there in those 10 minutes? The eustress which the person was experiencing from the morning, from the time he or she got up till he or she reached office, that eustress disappeared completely once they reached the office. So the mind becomes absolutely peaceful and relaxed. So they want to sit and enjoy that peacefulness for 10 minutes at least, and then start the day's work. So that is again eustress, because it makes the person work fast, finish his work on time, and quickly get ready, leave the house, reach the office. So that is eustress. Again, if you look at it, supposing a person is about to attend an interview for a job. From the time he got a notification about the interview, the time and date, etc., slowly the stress builds up. Now I should be able to answer all the questions, I should dress well, I should look good, I should do this, I should do that, I should not do anything wrong. The stress slowly builds up. And if there are 3 or 4 days, then every day it becomes a little more. And on the day he is going for the interview, the stress is at its peak. But what happens once he goes inside, he is spoken, and then he comes out of the room, forget about the result. But this stress as such, once he finishes the interview and he comes out, completely disappears. After that, there is another stress about whether he will get the job. That's another one. But this stress disappears, and at least temporarily he feels absolutely relieved and relaxed. So that is again eustress, which makes him take that little bit of effort to function well, to perform well. Similarly, when a student is awaiting an exam, a board exam or annual exam or even a test in the class, what happens is slowly he is studying, but what is making him study is that fear, that stress, that I should do very well, I should not get less marks. Last time I got less marks, I must do well so that my parents are happy, my teacher is happy. So somehow I have to, or maybe I should get a little more marks than my friend. So some kind of stress builds up till the exam is over. And once he writes the exam and he comes out, then the entire stress is gone, and he is in such a good mood, absolutely relaxed, no matter how he has written the exam, that event is over. So eustress is something which comes in our mind when we are awaiting a particular event, or when we have to perform somewhere, or we have to go and meet somebody, anything that's very important. It can cause a little bit of stress, but that little bit of stress is very important in our life, because if this eustress was not there at all, then one wouldn't even get up from the bed in the morning. Why should I get up? What am I going to do? That will be the way of thinking. But because this little bit of stress is there, I have to get up quickly. Now it's already 5:30. I must get up so that I can finish this work on time, so that I can leave my house, so that I can reach office, or even if the person is at home, so that I can finish this work on time. There is some plan. Something happens in the mind. So that little bit of eustress, it makes a person function in a better way. Now, having said so much about eustress, what about the bad stress? That is called distress. Distress is the bad stress, because eustress, we can call it the good stress, because it makes us perform in a better way, as I explained. Now, when we come to distress, it is something which doesn't even need a reason. Eustress comes because of a reason, because there's an event or something which is going to happen. But distress is not like that. It is a continuous state of mind where the person is continuously under stress, with or without reason. So there are a lot of people like that. What they will do is, they will get up in the morning, oh my God, I have to do all this, I have to finish this, it is so difficult, life is so bad. So that stress is also building up. The person is becoming sad, the person is becoming demotivated, everything, all the wrong things happen. And then the day will continue, days and days and days and days will continue, but the stress will be continuous. It's not about a particular event, it's not about a particular issue. Those may be there, but then here, even if the issue is sorted out, still the person is worrying about the same issue or something else which could go wrong. So distress is something which can even make a person absolutely sick. Today, so many illnesses are psychosomatic. So distress is a continuous state of stress. So the body also responds, and when the body also responds to stress like that, then it causes a lot of ailments in the body, malfunctioning in the body. So many things can discomfort in the body. All this can happen. That is why a little bit of stress is something which we all need, particularly in our day-to-day life, because it keeps us a little alive, it keeps us a little alert, it makes us function in the best possible way. If that stress was not there, we wouldn't bother at all. So little bit of stress, the eustress in our life, is something which is what we need, something which makes us function in a very good way. But distress is something which we need to avoid. Whatever it may be, try and look at a positive side, try and find a solution for whatever is bothering you, but do not allow distress to overtake your life, because then your performance, your health, your thinking, everything goes bad. So eustress is something you will definitely need, and you should enjoy having eustress in your life. So let me know in the comments whether you are enjoying eustress in your day-to-day life.